All right, Daniel's son bring dishonor to my name. Obviously, LaRusso is the bad guy in Karate Kid. Obviously. You know, the 80s bully was the good guy. They were the ones keeping order. They were the ones keeping... Dude, the 80s bully, the 80s jock was not the rapist. It was the fucking nerd. Ask any chick in this fucking chat. If they got fondled or groped, you know, it was when they were drunk by a fucking nerd. It wasn't the alpha. The alpha did not rape. It's like Hollywood has tried to make it look like the alpha male, the one that's in shape, who plays sports, who works hard, who's got an extended family in town, who all definitely, dude, it was always the gamma is the rapist. Revenge of the Nerds had a literal rape scene. Clearly the jocks were the good guys. Dude, it's insane watching it happen. Now you're seeing where it really goes. That guy's your doctor, okay? And that guy's your banker, okay? That's why I'm getting less dependent on the system. Because the fucker is going down if people don't start calling this shit out. Ben Shapiro is a dirty little Gamma J fucking freak pervert. You can see it in his eyes. Oh, that's anti-Semitic. Shut the fuck up. Like you can't act like that around men. 100% true about the geek grabbers in high school. The boys and men that assaulted women. Okay, you also have migrants. Typically, if a woman gets raped, and I've known a lot of women and girls that have been assaulted, raped, groped, it's always the same fucking demo. You know, if there is an alpha type, like jock type, that has assaulted a woman, from my experience, it's typically his girlfriend that he's like felt disloyalty or insult from her, and he's taken things too far, and that's obviously wrong. But it's not the sleepy, gropey, trusty, pedo shit. It's never the alpha. It's never the bravo. It's never the delta. It's always the gamma. Every fucking time. And it's like, those nerdy types, what they do is they try and cozy up to girls and pretend like they're their best friend. They wait for them to get vulnerable, they liquor them up, and then they fucking sexually assault them. And that's why when you say that it happened, people say, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Oh, you just hate Jews. Oh, you're homophobic. No. And it's turning around, guys. This shit is not... Fuck these people, man. Okay, let's move on.
The Karate Kid is the story of Daniel, a violent sociopath who moves to a California town and begins tormenting a local boy and his friends. Johnny is a high school senior with a commitment to atone for past mistakes and move his life forward in a positive direction.
So, ex-degenerate, man. 8 a.m. tomorrow, I'm a senior. I've got 1 year to make it all work. And that's what I'm gonna do. Make it work.
They are destined to meet when Daniel's neighbor invites him to a beach party where he becomes instantly obsessed with Johnny's newly ex-girlfriend, Allie.
Hi.
After a courtship ritual consisting solely of creepy, unbroken eye contact, he approaches her, only to be summarily rebuffed. Johnny arrives to patch things up with Allie, but the discussion becomes heated.
Well, I want to talk to you, all right?
Now, I want to be clear about this. What Johnny is doing is not okay, and he should respect her wish to be left alone. Johnny is, in the end, a flawed hero. But one thing he is definitely not doing is getting violent. Daniel, however, seeing an opportunity to insert himself into Allie's life, chooses to escalate the situation, demanding the return of Allie's radio. Frustrated and heartbroken, Johnny complies with Daniel's request, and in the heat of the moment, pushes him down. Daniel now has the radio, and Allie is still in no danger. Nevertheless, he attacks Johnny, who merely steps aside, allowing Daniel to knock himself to the ground twice. But when Daniel refuses to let it go, Johnny must use force to end this violent outburst, for the safety of everyone present. So what is Daniel's response to Johnny's non-aggression? Pow! A sucker punch right to the mouth. Johnny defends himself, as is his legal right, and then de-escalates the situation by leaving the scene entirely. The next day in school, Daniel trips while playing sport ball. Rather than accepting that occasional bumps and bruises will happen during playtime, Daniel instead externalizes the blame onto Johnny's friend Bobby and proceeds to ground and pound him, MMA style. A few days later, Daniel attempts to enroll at a karate school, obviously intending to up his game so he can get revenge on Johnny. Put it this way, How would you feel if someone picked a fight with you, lost, and then went out the next day and bought a gun? Well, that's exactly how Johnny feels when Daniel shows up at Cobra Kai, so he decides to send a message. Your violence will not be tolerated, because Johnny knows what can happen when you teach karate to a person with a bad attitude. Months go by, and no one bothers anyone. Clearly, this conflict is over. Until Daniel, unprovoked and for absolutely no reason, drenches Johnny with water in the middle of a school function, ruining his night. To add irony to injury, Johnny was at that very moment sparking up a J, which is just about the least violent thing you can do.
A weasel snagged the bee. All right.
But I digress. Daniel has crossed the line this time and he knows it. After causing a multi-car collision, he flees into the night. There is no telling what further damage this unbalanced and violent individual will do, and once again, it falls on Johnny to contain Daniel's fury. After local busybody, karate master, and child batterer Mr. Miyagi intervenes, Daniel convinces him that this is somehow all Johnny's fault. So they go to Johnny's sacred place, the Cobra Kai studio, and challenge him to yet another fight. Johnny accepts the challenge and even agrees to refrain from defending himself against any more of Daniel's unprovoked aggression until the match.
No one touches the prima donna until the tournament.
Daniel, of course, sees this as a license to continue to harass Johnny in public with impunity.
Alright, watch this. Hey guys, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, sorry about the eye there, Johnny. Shoulder okay, Tommy? You guys be careful not to go stepping in front of any more buses now, alright?
The day of the tournament arrives. Johnny is there, defending his title. Daniel, meanwhile, is a danger to himself and others as he doesn't even know the basic rules of engagement.
Alright, what are the rules here?
Oh no.
To no one's surprise, Johnny advances to the final round, and karma catches up with Daniel when his leg is injured by the boy he wantonly attacked on the soccer field. However, just as Johnny is about to be awarded his trophy, Daniel is granted unnatural strength by the demon sorcerer Miyagi, enabling him to defeat Johnny and win the tournament in an upset. Ever mindful of good sportsmanship, Johnny lets go of his sadness at losing, subjugates his ego, and personally presents Daniel with his tainted blood trophy. May you choke on it in your wet dreams, you rotten little prick. Thanks for watching. Please click like and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Let me know in the comments what you think about my theory and what movie I should talk about next. And check out my previous video, Mortal Kombat and Enter the Dragon are the same movie.
This is a karate dojo, not a knitting class. Let's end the suspense. Is it gonna be a white wedding?
Why don't you just shut up?
Have you ever kissed a boy on the mouth? Have you ever been felt up? Over the bra, under the blouse, shoes off, hoping to God your parents don't walk in?
Do you want me to puke?
Over the panties. No bra. Blouse unbuttoned. Calvin's in a ball on the front seat past 11 on a school night.
Leave her alone. I said leave her alone.
You gonna make me?
Yeah.
You and how many are your friends?
Just me. Just you and me. 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor. Anytime you're ready, pal.
I don't want to get into this with you, man.
Why not?
'Cause I'd kill you. It's real simple. I'd kill you, and your fucking parents would sue me, and it'd be a big mess, and I don't care enough about you to bother.
Chicken shit. Let's end this right now. You don't talk to her. You don't look at her.
And you don't even think about her. You understand me?
I'm trying to help her.